Welcome to the channel. In this series, I'm going to take you through my Blender learning journey, one step at a time. This is day 1, and today we'll be learning how to model a basic table. Let's get started. The first thing you'll see in Blender is that stubborn little cube sitting right in the middle, like it owns the place. Well, not today. We're starting fresh. Select that cube, press delete, and poof, it's gone. It's like clearing your desk before you work. Trust me, it feels good. Now, to start creating any 3D object, we need a base. So let's add a plane. Press Shift+A, go to Mesh, and select Plane. Next, press S to scale, type 10, and hit Enter. Now we have a plane that will act as the floor of our scene. Let's rename this plane to Floor for better organization. Next, we'll create the tabletop. Again, press Shift+A, select Mesh, and choose Cube. Scale the cube on the Z-axis by pressing SZ 0.1, Enter, to make it thinner like a tabletop. Now scale it on the Y-axis by pressing SY, adjust as needed to shape it. Then press GZ1, Enter, to move it upward. Rename this object to Tabletop, because we don't want Blender yelling, Cube 37, at us later. Time for legs, because what's a table without legs? Just a sad floating plank. Shift-A, Mesh, Cube. Press SX 0.1, Enter. Then SY 0.1, Enter. We're going for slim modern furniture here. Let's shrink it on ZSZ 0.5, Enter. Now turn on snapping by clicking on the magnet icon. The leg still looks a bit too long. So let's reduce its scale from 0.5 to 0.45 for a better fit. To get it in the right spot, press G to move it, and let's switch to the top view with Z on Gizmo, because things just make more sense from above. Adjust the leg into the corner of the tabletop. Now here's a quick tip that saved me some frustration. When I tried snapping the leg to the corner, it just wasn't cooperating. Turns out, the snapping was set to increment, which works for general movements, but not when you want that perfect corner placement. So I clicked the magnet icon at the top and then changed snapping from increment to vertex. Once that was done, click. It snapped right into place, like puzzle pieces finally fitting together. Let's duplicate this leg to create the other 3. Select the leg, press Shift-D. Move the duplicated leg into position in each corner. Rename them properly as Table Leg 1, Table Leg 2, and so on. Now, to keep things organized, right-click in the outliner and create a new collection. Drag all 4 legs and the tabletop into this collection and rename it Table. To give the table a more realistic look, let's smooth out the edges. With the tabletop selected, go to the Modifier tab and add a bevel modifier. Set the amount to 0.02 and increase the segments to around 5 for smoother curves. And while we're at it, I think the legs deserve the same treatment as the tabletop. Let's give them the same bevel modifier, so everything matches nicely. Think of it like matching socks. It just looks better when everything's consistent. And make sure everything looks aligned. If something's out of place, like one of my legs was, simply press G and adjust it until you're happy with the result. Check the table from all angles by rotating your view. Let's zoom around the scene and check it from all angles. No hidden surprises allowed here. Next, let's switch over to Material Preview mode by clicking the third sphere icon at the top right. Give it a second. Blender sometimes likes to stretch before it shows off. At this point, everything's just white. Think of it like a blank canvas waiting for some color. Now, click the fourth sphere icon to switch to Render mode. This lets you see how the scene looks with lighting and shadows applied, finally starting to look like a real 3D setup. Since the placement of the legs didn't feel quite right, I adjusted their X and Y locations, moving them slightly inward for a neater, more balanced look. I'm much happier with it now. Now let's give this table some color. Select one of the legs, go to the Material Properties tab, and click New. Click on Base Color. Select a nice brown from the color wheel representing something woody and warm. Then name this material Table Color. Apply the same material to each leg and the tabletop. For the floor, create a new material, choose a contrasting color like bluish gray, and name it Floor Color. Finally, switch to Render View, take a peek through the camera. And there we go, your very first table, fully modeled, colored, and ready to go. Honestly, not bad for day one. This was just the beginning of my Blender journey, modeling a basic table from scratch. If you found this helpful or want to learn alongside me, don't forget to subscribe and follow the series. I'll be posting my daily progress and sharing everything I learn with you.